everybody? I'm your host, Jada.
I'm her co-host, Wendy.
And we are the Spicy Chicks. What's up, girl? We are back for another episode. It's been a while. What's been going on with you?
Working like a damn slave.
Yeah.
Just literally working. Like, I was up today at 4:45 to go to work. And I was at work last night, so I ain't get no sleep.
Yeah, you've been on the hustle, trying to get these coins. I understand. I mean, you know, with everyone now not wanting to work because of the pandemic and unemployment and PP loans, it's refreshing that people
Not
actually.
PP loan. Wait, there's definitely another P in there. Another PP loan.
That's how ridiculous it is because people are getting locked up. People are getting locked up with these PP loans, okay? That's what I call them because they pissing on everybody. Everybody that got one is end up in jail, under investigation, getting audited. Like, it's all kind of crazy things going on. So y'all getting pissed on, so I call it the PP loan. PP loan. But it's refreshing that people are going to work and interested in actually doing something with themselves.
It's money out there to be made. So for everybody who ain't working, I'm working and I'm getting your coins.
It is. I went on 2 interviews this week. Granted, I have a full-time job and a part-time, but there's always room for extra. So I went on 2 interviews this week doing something that I completely have no knowledge of doing, no skill set in. I'm just jumping out there on the limb. Because, I mean, everybody's hiring. So I'm like, I'm going to get in when they're getting this good.
I'm about to say, everybody's hiring at this point. It really is no reason for somebody to want a job and not have one.
Right.
Because everybody is hiring. Like, and it's your time to get in with these companies. And you can really, like, make your way up because everybody's hiring.
I did notice that when I went on, like, some of the job boards, like Indeed and LinkedIn and stuff like that, it's so many organizations, Fortune 500s, LLCs, nonprofits, they want people with entry-level experience. Like, I'm noticing that. They're like, come on in, you got a degree? Bet. You have a valid driver's license? Bet. You don't have a criminal background? Bet. Come on in here and get this job. So
got a car?
Bet. You know? So I'm out here. I'm trying to get, look, I will be a Amazon Flex driver.
Period.
I will be an Instacart deliverer.
Period.
I will do Uber Eats, DoorDash, on top of being an underwriter, on top of being security at the I will do it all.
For real.
Because I need the check. And I'm trying to enter into 2022 with some extra funds. So I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. I wanted to bring up really quick before we get into these topics. I'm going to jump straight into this topic because it was so... I don't want to say mind-blowing, the responses that I got when I posted it on the on our story on Instagram, but the reaction I got from men was just funny to me versus women. But before we get into that, I want to talk about really quick about a song that I heard that I love so much. I know you hate when I talk about Chris Brown, but we're going to take a Chris Brown moment here. So don't roll your eyes. I'm not even going to look over that way. So... Chris Brown has a new song out by this dude. It's with a dude named Young Blue, I think, and has Young Thug in it. It's called Baddest. Y'all, please go listen to the song. It puts you in a whole little vibe. It's a whole little bop. You know, Chris can put you in the bop mood.
What kind of vibe?
It's a sexy vibe. It's like I'm getting ready to go out with my girls. I'm in the mirror, putting my makeup on and get my hair done. You know how we do when we get ready to go out. You know, you kind of pregame by yourself. It's a definite pregame song that you can feel sexy and get ready, but it's called Baddish. Y'all listen to it. I would play it, but we can't get copyrighted. But go listen to the song. It's a whole busy op. Okay, so all right, time for these topics. Look, for the few viewers that we have, if you looked on our Instagram story, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, I posted a question for all of our Spicy Chick viewers to kind of chime in. You can I asked you to either vote on the Instagram story or I asked you to sign in and send us a message on Gmail or whatever. But the question was, is it cool or should a woman that's pregnant be able to date? Let me give you the scenario. Boy and girl meet. They like each other. They go on dates. They kick it. They fall in love. They end up together. They're in a relationship for a couple of months, year, whatever. Don't matter. All of a sudden, as you all know, shit happens. They break up. They're going to co-parent, but they are not together anymore. Is it okay for the mama who's pregnant to date? I'm going to shoot it to you, see what you think. And then I'm going to give you my response, and I'll tell you what the viewer said.
I'm not going to say it's not okay to date. I think women need to do what's best for them and what they feel like they can handle emotionally, what they're emotionally available to handle. Because given that situation, if I just got out of something and I'm pregnant because of that situation that I just got out of, I need to work on me. And I need to be in the best mental and physical state to make sure I have a healthy child. So my focus is not going to be on a relationship or dating at that moment. It probably won't even be on a relationship after I have the baby immediately, because now I'm focusing on nursing my baby and you know, things like that, just being there and being present and, you know, recouping my own body and getting myself back together. I'll be trying to focus on getting back to me. So for that situation, I would just say it's not for me. I can't tell another woman what she should be doing. But, you know, there could be situations where a woman's not in a relationship. Let's say she decides to go through IVR, you know, or something like that, you know.
Right.
Could she date? Sure. You know, she's not tied to any man per se in that way or whatever. Or, you know, I just think it's important to be upfront. You know, if you do meet a guy and you're going through like an IVR process or something like that, this is what I'm doing.
Definitely.
You know, but if a guy wants to take on that, it takes a special type of person to love somebody else's child and love a child that they didn't create themselves. So that could be a good situation for a woman, you know. So I think it really just depends on the situation. The maturity level of two people that's involved. The maturity level is going to be very key, you know, with something like that.
Pivotal. Yeah. Absolutely. So a couple of things. So for me, when I've mentioned this a couple of times, I just have random thoughts that pop up in my head. So this was just a random thought that just came up. And not that I know anybody in particular that's doing this, but I'm just thinking about situations I've seen, like in workplaces or just with other people. I feel like, kind of like you do, as a woman, if I'm putting myself in the shoes of a woman that's pregnant and I just broke up with the father, I personally would not, because I'm so emotional, I personally would not want to kind of jump into something else emotional with somebody else, because I mean, I've never had a baby, but I can just imagine the type of things that you're going through mentally, physically, emotionally, like every single day. I can only imagine what that does to a woman's psyche and everything. So I can't fathom thinking about a Negro while I'm pregnant, like especially if you're not the man that made the baby with me. So I can't wrap my brain around really thinking about romantic feelings and all that kind of stuff when I have a human being growing on the inside of me. And I want to make sure that I'm calm, number one, and peaceful, because I don't want any bad energy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to make sure that I'm eating well, I'm getting enough sleep, I'm exercising, and my mind is clear. You know, just, it's so many things I feel like are more important to be thinking about than dating when you're pregnant. But I kind of also can see where a woman who is an emotional woman that wants to be nurtured and loved on and cuddled and taken care of during such a sensitive time, I could see maybe them wanting companionship, maybe. But again, like you said, I guess it depends on their emotional maturity.
Yeah, like, do you think though do you think that she would entertain dating because you want that feeling of being taken care of and you want the companionship, or does she really want the relationship? Because you could kind of get, like, you know, people always talk about their pregnancy brain and this and that, and you're so hormonal, you might be, your hormones might be telling you to do this or making you feel like you want to do that. And especially if you just got out of a relationship, some people always need to be in relationships anyway. True. So for a woman that's like that, who just got out of a situation, she might feel like, I need to get in another situation. Like, I need to be with somebody. I need to feel that companionship. You know, and then you got people that view situations like, you know, I just can't bounce from this to that. I need to take that time off to just heal like you said, I would be focused on my kid.
Yeah, like
I just, it's a bonding moment for me.
It is.
It's an experience. You want to try to make it as smooth of a pregnancy as possible.
Right.
I don't got time to be entertaining
Like
a new situation at that. It would be harder. It's different if you trying to work things out with the person that you created a baby with, and that could be stressful in and of itself.
Yes, it can.
You know, so I just couldn't entertain something new. And sometimes people miss their blessings. Like, you know, it could be a really, really good guy there. You know, and people walk into your life for
in and out. I mean,
you know, people walk into your life for all kind of reasons, and you just never know. It's like, dang, did you have to walk in my life right now?
Right.
When I was pregnant? But I do know. I know some people right now that are married, and this guy went after this girl while she was pregnant with somebody else's kid. They are married right now.
That's what I'm saying. It's such a weird. I don't know. It's just it just depends. Like you said, I think it really just depends on, like you said, the two individuals, where the woman is mentally. Like, I couldn't imagine, and I'm not even trying to like generalize really young people, but I'm just going to use this as an example. I can only imagine like a 22-year-old that got pregnant by her man or whatever, and then they break up. And then he's gone about his business. She's gone about her business. She's left being a single mom now. I can't imagine a 22-year-old jumping to another relationship with a dude. They're like, the immaturity levels there, the emotion, the lack of maturity for emotions are there. It's just, I couldn't see how that would be successful. Like, then like, okay, let's take it to the sick part of my mind. Okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I got to do this. So, and I'm only doing this because I was reading an email from one of my homeboys. I'm not going to mention his name, but it was funny. So, one of my brother's homeboys mentioned or voted on the poll that I put on Instagram about should pregnant women date. And his response was, yuck, no. So, when I spoke to him, I was like, why did you say yuck, number one? And then why did you say no? And so, his response was, number one, I guess in a man's mind, he's like, it's another man's seed in there. So I'm not like, already I'm not extra excited about that because you're carrying another man's child. You know what I'm saying? He was like, so for him specifically, he would not be turned on or interested to even talk to her because that's not my baby in there. You know what I'm saying? Then he was like,
but is he concerned about her? Does he like her, or he worried about?
He kept talking about the baby in her. That wasn't his. That's what he kept focusing on. He was like, it's not my baby. Then I was like, okay, once you get past the fact that that's not your baby and you just, you know, the girl herself, he was just like, I can't get into that because like he, in his mind, he was saying, and I don't know how true this is for guys, but he was like the psyche behind you just got pregnant by a dude, meaning this dude is still in your realm of presence. Like he's not gone that fast. And I was like, okay, I get that. Like, devil's advocate part of me is like, okay, I could kind of understand why a man wouldn't want to be kind of gung-ho about dating a girl that's pregnant, especially if she's like 2, 3, 4 months. That's new. That's fresh. That's fresh. Now,
but you might not even know at that time because sometimes women not even showing.
You might not, but that's fresh as fuck. Like, bruh, you just boom, bam that. Like, boom, bam, you just did that.
Yeah.
And like, here we are 4 months later and you trying to jump on a girl. So he was doing that. But then I thought, you know what's real jacked up about this society? Is that women are judged and condemned for dating when they're pregnant, but the dude can with no problem. Like, he don't have a baby on the way. Yes, you do too. You have a baby on the way too, sir. Just because she's the one physically carrying it, you have a baby on the way too, but you get to willy-nilly be out here in the streets.
Yeah, men
dating,
step out on pregnant women all the time.
All day.
Whether it's their girlfriend
what?
or
it's
not.
It's the same responsibility.
Yeah.
Like, the baby's not here yet. You still got to prepare mentally, financially. Like, everything is still set on go. But men are able to move on. And I just feel like it's such a catch-22. Not even really catch-22. It's really like just hypocrisy in it. Like, it's not fair. Just the things that women have to endure, it's just not fair. Like, so many women now are single moms because of this very reason. Probably they break up for whatever reason because the dude, for whatever reason, don't want to be with you. Now that he done got you knocked up, now he want to move on. I can't do it now, but you were doing it when you were raw dogging, but now that she's pregnant, you don't want to do it no more.
It's so weird.
You know,
like,
it's just
So many men become unattracted to women when they get pregnant. Now, I don't know what it all has to do with. It really would have been a good time to have another male perspective on the show.
I don't know.
But it's like, I don't know if it has to do with how the woman carries herself during the pregnancy. Because some women look gorgeous while they are pregnant. And they are glowing, hair growing, skin glistening. And they just, they dress what they're not going to stop wearing heels. Right. They're not going to stop like wearing
nails done,
nice
lashes.
Clothes. You know what I'm saying? And they still carry their pregnancy very well. They're working out. Yeah. So I don't know if men are just not attracted to the women that completely let themselves go during pregnancy and they make it like a chore and they just get turned off. Like, you just let yourself go while you're pregnant. You don't do your hair anymore.
I can like, I'm not trying to be funny. I can kind of see how that could be like a
Could it be to remind them of their mothers?
Could be.
I don't know.
Your mother, so now you're looking at her as your mother and you don't want to be sleeping with your mother.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never thought about that. Be. That's a good perspective too.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like, it is weird. Like, men, the few male friends that I know that actually had babies, they're not married, but they had babies with their girlfriends and stuff. If I could think back to conversations and stuff, I think I had a few male friends that were kind of iffy during their girlfriend's or baby mom's pregnancy, but it was for other things. It was like, of course, the cliche, she started acting different, like she's moody or she's bossy.
That's to be expected.
I mean, it's so many things going on. Like, she's going to be like on and off. Like, she might have morning sickness. Shit, what the fuck you want her to do? She's throwing up and gagging and nauseous. You want her to be kikiing? No.
If men are even using that excuse, like, oh, she's moody and I just can't take it, it's a part of the pregnancy. It's just like having a dog and you're upset that the dog barks.
That's a good example.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's pregnant, there are gonna come certain things that just, are tied to being pregnant. Now, everybody's pregnancy is different.
True.
Some women don't have morning sickness.
No sickness,
women,
you're right.
Yeah, like some women don't have stretch marks. So it's like, but as a man, you gotta be, if you know, as a mature man, if you know that she's bringing life into this world, be willing to accept whatever it comes with for these 9 months. Whether it's stretch marks, whether it's some women lose their hair.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta be willing to accept it for whatever it's gonna be during those 9 months. And if you have multiple children with the same woman, the first pregnancy might look completely different from the second pregnancy and vice versa. So I just think a mature man is willing to take whatever comes with the pregnancy. It's temporary. It ain't like she act like that when she's not pregnant.
Right.
But now if she do,
well, then that's a whole other story, sir.
Yeah, but there's a cause for this, what I'm saying, and it's the pregnancy. So I wouldn't even trip.
That was flying here. That was one of the things that I read and I heard from men. And then there was a few other things that I can recall from friends when they were separating from their baby moms during pregnancy. Like, some were saying that, things just changed. They kind of just fell out of it. They realized, you know what, I understand we got a family that's being made, but I kind of see that we're growing apart, and so let's just go our separate ways and co-parent. I have a friend that was able to do that successfully, but I will say, hindsight, I'm thinking back to all the work she and he had to do. It was very taxing as a friend to listen to both of them trying to manage through that, because it's rough. Like, a woman is very sensitive and vulnerable when she's pregnant. And the fact that you're deciding to end a relationship, that's on top of the pregnancy hormones. So just imagine, like, feeling like my family's not gonna work out. And now I'm pregnant. Ain't nothing I can do. I'm 6-7 months in. I'm not thinking about abortion. It's not an option. You just like, okay. So, in that sense, I could see. And that particular friend took almost 2 years before she dated again. I think she started dating her now boyfriend when the baby was 2. So it took her like 2 whole years. I don't know if that was intentional or it just kind of worked out that way, but I kind of felt like it was just a topic that I wanted to tap into because I'm curious. Like, I really wanted to know what women thought and how men thought about it. And just from the responses and stuff, it's kind of in the middle. It's really in the middle. There are some women who think it's like yuck too, like my homeboy said. And then there are some women who are like, she deserves happiness as well. You know, just because you're pregnant doesn't mean that you're no longer feeling the urge to have sex.
Yeah, which I could see as well.
Wanting to be held, wanting to go on a date, wanting to be, you know, enamored, like all that. Those feelings don't go away just because you're carrying a baby. And so I was like, I get it. I think it's just sensitive. It would be a sensitive thing for me to do. I probably would tread lightly and wait till like my child was like 3.
Yeah,
I know me.
It's just not for me.
Yeah, I know
no shade to anybody who does it.
Yeah.
You know, it's your life. You live it however you want. And like I said, if you have the emotional availability to do so, by all means.
By all means, yeah.
Some people aren't pregnant and aren't emotionally available or confuse their availability. Emotion wise, you know what I'm saying? So it's completely up to the person.
Yeah. It is. So I kind of wanted to touch on that. That was really fun. Like I said, the responses were kind of like straight in the middle.
Were there any guys that said yes?
No.
Okay.
Are you shocked? I'm not shocked.
I only say that because I know somebody personally who wanted to date this girl. He wanted her that bad. That he wanted to date her. He didn't care that she was pregnant by somebody else. That their relationship had ended, and he chased her. Like, he wanted her.
Interesting.
He has been in their daughter's life ever since she was born. Her daughter is all that they have known.
See, that's what I'm saying. It just you just don't know.
And it worked for them. They've been together over 6 years, maybe 8 years now.
See, that's beautiful. But that takes a special kind of man. Like
it does.
said,
it takes a special kind of person. Like, even now, like if I had a child and somebody met me, it takes a special person to love somebody else's child and be genuine about it. Not just being in that person's life because you want them to be actually able to love the child.
You have to be genuine. That's a real thing. Now, I will say I've had experiences because I dated people with kids very early, and I probably should not have because at the time I wasn't emotionally ready for that. I was like 22, 23 when I first dated a guy that had children. And it was just a bad experience for me because I wasn't able to navigate through priorities. Because, you know, I'm 22 and 23, I'm thinking I'm the priority. You know, you chose me, you courted me. I didn't court you. You chose me, so you should be putting me on a priority list. And at 22, 23, I didn't realize, he's choosing you as his girlfriend, but yet and still his children come first. That's just what it was with him. And it was just a bad experience for me because I wasn't prepared for that. Like, emotionally, I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't know how to handle that. I didn't know how to navigate through that. I got offended when he would do that. When really, I probably, if I had some like older woman or maybe just him talking to me, you know, in a more vulnerable way, because he really didn't do a lot of talking about it. He was just like, these are my girls, it's just what it is. And you know what I'm saying? They're my daughters, they're my babies. I'm not saying that you're not important, but I have to make sure that they're taken care of first. All that jazz is great. But I just felt like he could have done a better way with like balancing it. And I think that is what makes a beautiful picture when you date somebody with kids. The man has to balance it. It is not the job of the woman that's dating him. It's not even the job of the mother of his children. It is the job of his, in my opinion, to balance it and create boundaries. Yeah. If he does not do that, it's a living fucking hell trying to date somebody with children. That's just my personal opinion, though. I don't know if you've ever dated a guy with kids.
I dated a couple men with kids. Yeah. And it just wasn't for me. But even being 30, it's still not for me.
I'm selfish.
Am I
But you know, is it really being selfish though? I don't really think that's being selfish. I feel like, for me, I have no children. I've never been married. I did well for myself. I don't have no criminal background. Like, I feel like on paper, I'm a decent ass, good looking ass girl. You know what I'm saying? And so when I choose somebody, when I allow them to choose me and I say, hey, I want to date you, I go all in. Like, I am 100% loyal. When I feel like, you know, we're there, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to give you everything you need emotionally. Like, I do everything. What did you just do?
That fly that was flying around in here. That Joker went.
We got to get a new drink, guys. Dang.
Look at him. Sad. Look at him. Just swimming around in champagne.
With that champagne and strawberry. And he right on that watermelon too.
God.
I'll get you a new drink. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. It was a lot for me, and
it's on the guy.
like, it's on him. It's on him.
men, if they create boundaries up front and they lay out, this is my girlfriend, this is who I'm dating, this is the mother of my child, X, Y, and he knows how to balance it. It creates a completely better experience.
Absolutely.
For the woman.
Absolutely.
Because
you feel secure.
Yeah, and you feel like you still feel prioritized. Now, am I a little more lenient on men that have children now that I'm older? Yes, because the older I'm getting, the less there are chances that a man doesn't have a child.
Yeah, it's real
like
slim
it's
pickings,
it's slim. Not
It's
to say
hard.
there aren't men that are 30 that don't have children, because
It's
there
just
are.
slim.
It's just the pool is getting a little slimmer.
Yes, it is.
So
Real shallow.
yeah, so I'm a little more lenient now. It's still not my ideal situation. If I had to choose, I'm not going to choose a man that had that. Yeah, I want to be able to experience those firsts,
But with him,
myself.
yes,
and
yes.
because I don't have a child, I have a lot of time to give. I have a lot of energy to give. You want to go on a date? Sure. I don't need
Let's
a
go.
babysitter. Boom. Yeah, let's go. You want to go to town?
Vacation?
Cool, let's
Boom.
go. You don't have to worry about somebody calling me like, hey, such and such is sick. We need you to pull up. You don't have to deal with none of that. So I don't think I'm asking for anything that I can't give.
PTA.
It's just not my ideal situation.
They need a new laptop.
So
She need to get her nails done.
it's not for me.
We got to cancel today. I got to go pick her up. I can keep going on and on and on and on. I've had so many.
I've been in that place, like on a date and got that call and we had to leave. Oh, I was hurt.
Gosh,
But I
it's
think
hard.
Women can do it a lot better than men can. I don't know men can deal with being a stepfather. Women can take that on and being a stepmother a lot
Way
easier
better.
than men can.
You know, women got that
'Cause we got
nurturing
it.
side.
We
We're
got
nurturers.
it. We got it. It's natural. Even, and I've heard, I don't know, I was going to ask you about this. You hear sometimes when people say every woman's not meant to be a mother, every woman. And I feel like there's some truth in that, but I still feel like every woman has a nurturing spirit, though. You don't have to be a mother to have a nurturing spirit.
Oh, yeah, of
you know
course.
what I mean?
Yeah, no.
So that even in itself, which is a totally different topic, but that in itself irritates me when I meet men that I've dated that have children and I don't. They'll always lead towards, like when I break up, they'll lead towards, well, maybe you just don't understand because you're not a mom. You don't have the
I hate
nurturing
that.
spirit. That has absolutely nothing to do with it. I don't need to
Yeah.
be a mom
Exactly.
to be able to understand. No,
Yeah,
sir,
that's
you're just not
offensive.
creating boundaries with your baby mom. Sir, you're not making a better priority list. You're not balancing it out.
It's
It has nothing to
offensive.
do with me not being nurturing.
Yeah, because sometimes men can see that you're a nurturer before you even have kids. You know how some people say it can be friends or men that can be like, you'll make a good mom one day.
Of
Like,
course.
you know, let's just say I got Milo and Macy and they
Yeah.
see how I treat them, they see how I
Yep.
take care of them. I always have in the back of my mind, hey, there's not one person I'm looking after, but two. I'm constantly looking over my shoulder. I'm constantly
Right.
wondering what they're doing. Are they too quiet? What they doing? Or having the need to take them with me and just making sure. You got a friend over
Girl,
there?
wait a minute. Okay, sorry. No, go ahead.
Because there was
I
one
was like,
more
wait a
flying over
minute.
here and I thought he was going to fly in your cup bag.
Wait a minute. It looked like it's a... Damn it. That was delish. I'm pissed. Paula, you got some... Is there a
do you
fly
have
in
one in your
yours?
cup too?
You know what? That's so dirty. She just gonna drink hers right up. You know what?
You know, the average person
You know what?
swallows several spiders a year.
Wait, what?
The average person swallows several spiders a year. Because most people, like if people sleep with their mouth open, they say per year, I think it's 3. It might be more than that. The average person eats at least a couple spiders a year.
Wendy.
Just saying.
Wendy.
A little science fact for the day.
Greta.
You're crawling your nose or
Okay,
anything.
you know what?
Ears.
Okay. Why?
Any open spaces, they're there. They're crawling.
This is what I deal with, y'all. This is the type of facts she just throws out randomly in conversation. Okay, but yeah, so that was our spill on dating while pregnant. Also men with children. I mean, we talk about that quite a bit because I've had so many experiences with men with children. I just wish I could find somebody without a fucking kid. So that's just.
She felt that.
It's just, I'm sorry guys. I had to relax, relate, release. Y'all remember that from Different World? Y'all remember that with Whitley? Relax, relate, release. Y'all remember that? Y'all love Different World.
Let's
go
go some
to
Whitley Gilbert, honey.
I had a homegirl tell me, y'all need to stop talking about Bill Cosby on y'all podcast. No, we won't. We talk about what we want. on this podcast because we can. So if you don't want to hear about Bill Cosby, then you might not want to watch that episode when we talk about him. Because I'm gonna talk about every spinoff show he had, like Different World, because it was great. So yeah, it's a lot, guys. But kudos to all women out there that's pregnant and you out here living your best life. Hopefully you're not having a hot girl summer, but living your best life, dating, meeting quality men that respect your pregnancy as well as respect you as a woman and nurturing you and making you feel like a queen that you are. So shout out to y'all women. Personally, for me, we're saying we're not interested. I don't think I would be interested. And I'm saying I don't think I would be interested in dating if I was pregnant with a child. I don't think so. I'm just too emotional. Y'all, I'm emotional just on a Tuesday. So I can't imagine 9 months, oh Lord have mercy, of me carrying a baby and then trying to deal with a man that's not the father. It would be a lot for me personally. So that's our take on it. That's what I wanted to talk about. That was the big one. I already told you about my little bop, my little song. Last but not least, I wanted to run this by you real quick. So I'm thinking of something fun that we can do as a Spicy Chick, kind of like a piece of merchandise that we can create. So you and I have been talking about this, not really about Spicy Chicks. We were just going to do this individually, but I thought it'd be cute if we do it as like a Spicy thing. But maybe we could probably think about doing a Spicy Chick calendar.
Okay.
That would be so cute.
Okay, like a flip calendar?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be so cute. So we could pick our months, of course, that we want to do. We'll split them up. And so I know y'all be looking at her Instagram.
So that means we need to do a photo shoot.
Exactly.
That's basically what you're saying.
So I know y'all be looking at her Instagram, be sneaking, looking through fake accounts and whatnot, and y'all be looking at our pages and whatnot. We figured it out. So that's why her face is like that.
I had to show Jada because I think Jada be like, bitch, you lying.
Oh my God.
If I'm lying, I'm flying.
She wasn't lying.
I showed her my block list. It's active.
It's so many.
It's so thick. Like, there's no reason why. Now, there are some people that needed to get blocked.
Well, you did tell me.
But those people with little ghost shadows, I kid you not, we were scrolling for 5 minutes. Like, why are there so many ghost accounts? Like, if I even see a ghost account, it's an automatic block. It's like, I don't know why.
Why are we doing this? I don't like. And
I'm
they're
not that
doing it
interested.
to peek at her stories, whatever. And the ghost people for me are trolling me. Like, they're just mad because of comments that I make. So she's getting sneak looked at. I'm getting trolled. Like, we're gonna give y'all a calendar so y'all can see us.
But what people really fail to realize.
Did you do that?
Yes. What they fail to realize is that if I want to post some shit that I really don't want you to see, there's that green circle.
Close friends. No new friends.
Like, and if you following me from a ghost account, you're never gonna see it. So I post what I want you to see. Like, that's the thing. Like,
I don't get it.
So you're looking at my story. You're not about to see nothing I haven't already ran past my subconscious before I post it on there.
It's
anyway.
insanity, though.
Yeah.
You literally.
Well, you my close friends? I think you are.
I think Paula is.
Oh, yeah. I think
literally it was like 40 people.
Hold on, I have to double check that because.
You were just going. I was like, why is it so many? I only have like 25 people that's like blocked, but she got like. It just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I'm like, wow, this is insanity.
It's really gotten out of hand.
It's insanity. So, yeah.
Those that would be like, let me get a graphic. I'll do a graphic on your page, a cartoon graphic. Like, they do promo.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Like, get off that.
Really?
Yeah, that's annoying too. But I thought that would be cute though. We can do a calendar so y'all can see her and see us.
What did you do? I'm always down for a good little photo shoot. I'm actually trying to
shoot.
have a little mini one when we get done.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little mini photo shoot. I mean, it's not gonna be like
egg pop.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little cute little, January through December. We're gonna pick our months. We're gonna do some. Half of it's gonna be, play on words. Some's gonna be real sweet. Some's gonna be real spicy. So, so just be prepared. I know y'all gonna jump to the spicy months. That's okay. so fine, because there's gonna be some buns out on this calendar. I don't know if you're ready.
I'm always ready to have my buns out, and I have my buns out unapologetically. Okay.
Y'all, wait a minute.
I ain't never seen a little ass before. Like,
Where were you? You were on one of your vacations, and I think you came back. You were like, Jada, it was like families looking at me like I was wrong, and I'm like, I'm at a beach. Like, where were you at? I can't remember.
Like, why we acting like? I mean, one of them days I was on the resort, family resort.
Oh, okay.
But if you're on the beach,
ma'am and sir,
pretty much anything goes. I mean, like, why? There's not a place, a pool, a beach, wherever now in 2021 that you're gonna go to, and you're not gonna see.
Oh, you're gonna see some
thong bathing suits.
You gonna see some cheeks.
You know, and it's bodies of all shapes. And
everybody out here. Lizzo out here. Everybody out here.
Out.
Everybody out here.
So when Susie Q does it, it's okay because Susie Q's got Debbie cakes. But when Wendy does it,
I'm done.
Oh, people want to just. I can't believe you. It's just a lot of shaming going on.
What?
If
Debbie Cakes?
Debbie Cakes.
We're going to name this podcast Debbie Cakes. We're going to name this episode.
And I'm just a little confused on why. I mean, they just act like they ain't never seen no cheeks out.
It's because you're black. You know, black women, we're overly sexualized all the time. So it doesn't matter what you have. You could have came out with a sundress on. And they would have been like, oh my God, her sundress is jiggling too much. And my children are out here. Shame on you. But, you know,
people just have to get over certain things. If you see a girl with nipple rings, let's act like we've seen them before. It's 2021. People have nipple rings.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? Like, people have...
All
people have
shit.
Their kitty cats pierced.
All
it just is what
shit.
it is. Like, can we not shame those people? Can we not act like these aren't normal things that people have nowadays? It just kind of is what it is.
Shaming is out. Shaming is real.
The shaming is what gets me.
Mm-hmm. Shaming is real though.
Because what me and my boobs are doing don't affect you. So I'm a little confused why your panties is in a bunch.
Apparently it
about
does.
my nipples being done.
Apparently it does. It gives everybody an
I'm going to go
uproar.
over here and reach for this drink again. No, little crawlers in there.
A creepy crawler. I'm gonna make another one.
Level of jealousy.
It is. It's just.
I guess
it's
so.
weird. It's just really weird.
That's
like
what it is. It's weird.
People
It's
don't
weird.
mind their business anymore. Like that's dead. Minding your business is out the window, gone.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it ended in 2019. I don't know, but people don't mind their business. It does not matter. I literally. I promise y'all, I went, and I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was trying to go in and out real quick. I went to the gas station the other day. Granted, I didn't have a bra on, okay, but I had a tank top on. Now, mind you, I'm really proud of my breasts because I don't have to wear a bra if I don't want to, especially my age that I am, as seasoned as I am.
Can you not call yourself seasoned?
Listen, I am seasoned. Obey. Because.
See, when I think of seasoned, I think of older. You know, we say it's seasons, or we
well,
thinking of
I'm fine
older.
like wine. Which one to call it? Fine like
Give
wine.
me that one,
Okay, fine like
because-
wine. Okay, she don't like seasoned. Fine like wine. Okay.
But I get seasoned
You
from
get it.
black and white.
That's
seasoned. Okay.
Okay. I went to the gas station without a bra on. Now, mind you, like I said, I ain't had no children. I ain't had nobody sucking on these for no milk. I ain't had none of that. So they still sitting up. They still sitting up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I went to the gas station real quick, fast, like, and it was a lady in there. She was like, she really gave me the stank eye, like, did this bitch was walking here with no bra on? So you know me, I'm just like, getting my stuff at the checkout. And she's just like really eyeing me. And I was like, wow. Had I been a woman that was like super insecure or really gave a damn about what somebody else thought, I would have been like, oh, let me buy my, excuse me. But no, ma'am, if you don't mind your business that pays you, first of all, it's 102 degrees out here. It's hot. This bra is making my titties sweat. I'm running real quick to get this. I need them to breathe. And they're not bothering you. They're not looking at you. My nipples wasn't hard or nothing like that. They weren't poking anybody's eye out. They were minding their own business. Ma'am, mind yours. Or is it that you're mad because your titties aren't sitting up? I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. But we live in a day and age now where everybody just no one minds their fucking business. You got a problem with you, dude, she got a problem with her, they got a problem with them. Like, everybody got a problem with everything. And it's like, oh my God, can I just fucking live? Can I just live? I just want to live. Now I'm starting to feel how Lizzo felt. Y'all know how I was at first. I was not a Lizzo fan.
I'm still not a Lizzo fan.
I wasn't really a fan of hers. But I kind of understand some of her rants now when she's just like, damn, can I just live? Like, I'm not bothering y'all. Like, I'm just doing me, minding my business with my crew. And here y'all are just making an uproar about something that's so simple. And so I kind of feel it. It's just, I don't know, y'all. It's just crazy. I don't know. But lo and behold, I was fine. She just kept giving me the stank eye and lip all curled up.
She better than me because I would have had to ask her, was there a problem?
Well, I was trying to be, diplomatic and nice. Because she was an elder. She's older.
Damn that.
You know how they are. We know how they are. We get hate
Which
every
is why
day.
I had to get right with their ass.
Older
people.
Okay, here we go. I knew she wasn't gonna let that go. I know she wasn't gonna let it go, y'all. Go ahead.
Older people, and sometimes that's how our parents and grandparents raised us, that you have to respect your elders.
Them no matter what. Okay.
Well, this is a new generation, and this generation is a little different. So the way I feel is you have to give respect to get it.
I agree.
I don't care if you're 85 or not.
Wow. Okay.
If your mouth is a little slick,
A little spicy. Okay.
I'm gonna show you mine is slicker.
Oh.
And I'm gonna put some combinations together you ain't never heard. So
Not the one two
and
punch.
you gonna feel like I really was disrespectful, but it's like you were disrespectful as well.
Yeah.
Like, just because you're older doesn't mean I have to give you respect, because I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't care who it come from.
Right.
Young, old, whatever the case may be. So I do think that older people still need to give people.
They gotta get
You just
right.
need to give people respect. Period. People need to give people respect. Young, old, black, white,
Yeah.
whatever. People need to respect other people.
Well, I saw how you had to get with old boy that time, and I was really shocked. I was like, I can't believe you really went at him like that, because I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect for you to go
came at me
in.
sideways first.
He came at you sideways.
That's where the problem.
It was a whole, because
ignited.
he's old enough to be our father. And I was like, sir, wow, okay.
Just ignited.
I had never seen that side of you. Y'all, she got a spicy side I have not seen before. She snapped
Cause
at
I really
somebody.
be chilling. Like I really do be chilling.
Yeah, you snapped that day. Normally, I'm the snapper.
It is.
It's normally me.
Between the
Most
spicy
of the time,
chicks,
it's me. most
Jada
of the-
is the spicy one. I don't
Yeah.
care what nobody say.
Yeah.
Jada is the spicy
I will snap
one.
on you in 2.5 seconds. Yeah.
Like, she got me beat
Yeah.
by a long shot.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm definitely
I thought I was.
But you know what it is, I think? But I thought about this one time. I was like, you know what it is? You're like a slow burn. Mine is like immediate, which cannot be good, because that means you fly off the handle a lot, or you're just like quick tempered.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like a slow burn. So it's like, she gonna kill you. It ain't gonna be on Tuesday though. She gonna kill you by Friday though, because she gonna lead up to it. So don't let her fool you, y'all. She's slick. She real slick.
I'm a calculated
She a
individual.
calculated. Like, it's almost like she gonna figure out where to hide your body. I don't go that fast. I'm just like, I'm gonna kill you, and that's it. And I'm just gonna leave your body there, and then I'm probably gonna end up in prison. But she gonna get away with it, because she's gonna figure out, like, okay, I done killed you. I know where I'm gonna put the body and the evidence. Boom, bam, I'm done, and I'm out the country. I don't even live in the U.S. no more. Bam, like, that's her. So me.
What makes all that worse is that I majored in forensics.
That's what I'm saying. You really got this down pack already. Like,
It's so much worse.
yeah. Okay, y'all keep playing with it. So yeah, I'll take it. We're both very spicy. I'm just quick at the draw. That's all, which is not good. So I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. I've said it several times.
You guys still working on this.
Still working on this. Okay, guys, so that's it. I guess that's all the foolishness we got for the day. I appreciate everybody watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment if you like. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Don't forget also, you can leave any questions you would like for us to answer, any topics you want us to discuss. You can email them at spicychicks@gmail.com. We will see you guys soon. Bye.